Hello. So, it's me, and this is gonna be a little bit more of a serious type of just me talking type of video. And I have Owen here, and he has changed his clothes since you last saw him. He has no socks. The laundry's done, that's what that beeping noise is. And he's just kind of relaxing. You have no hat, you little rebel. And no mittens either. It's nice and warm. And Etta, you can't really see her very well, but she's kind of sitting up, being alert, I guess, and looking around. It's just opposite, isn't it? She should be the one who's lying down, relaxing. She's the one who's sleeping. But anyways, on with the fact. I decided to introduce everything in case you didn't catch her name in my other video. Etta, Etta. Is it Etta Louise? But you can call her Etta Lou for short. Etta Lou or EL. Yeah, it's weird, but Etta Louise and Owen Milton. I guess kind of like the longer middle name type of thing and the short first name. But and I am Anne Marie, in case you didn't know that. And I don't know. I guess I was watching a video and I wasn't sure if I was a boy or a girl. I am a girl. I'm a female. And I guess this video was more about what got me into reborns and such. I was going to kind of go back to my origin of reborn dolls. And as probably people who watch my videos probably know, I'm very new to the reborn world. I only have 2 babies, and I got Owen in 2013, November 2013. So I've had him for a couple of months, and I got Etta here just last Saturday. So I haven't even had her for a week. And let's see, where do I start with this? Okay, I'm gonna start with a long time ago, way a long time ago. Well, not very long, but about when I was younger, where I first found out about reborns. So to be honest with you, I was on the school bus, and there was this girl. I'm not gonna give any names because I don't have any, just don't do that. And anyways, I was on the school bus and there was this girl, and she was talking about this adult baby type thing. It was like infantilism, and I was like, what the heck? She's talking about like how this guy dressed and acted like a baby. I thought, and he was an adult, and I was like, this is weird. So I mean, I'm the type of person who's curious in these strange and unusual things in life. The out of the ordinary, the not socially accepted type of things in life, like nudists and stuff like that. But, that caught my attention because I never heard of it before. So I decided to look it up. And I have seen Taboo before. It's on National Geographic Channel. But there was an episode of it, and I watched it, actually, or, part of it. The first part was about this adult baby type. His name is Stanley. I think I'm subscribed to him. But, yeah, anyways, and on there, it talked about reborns, like, after him. There was, like, this lady, and I guess people say that, they thought she was crazy, pretty much. And I was like, reborn dolls, that sounds really weird, that sounds kind of scary. Like, it's reborn. But I looked more into it, and I realized it was just really lifelike babies. And I want you to see Etta here. I know, how am I doing it? My hands are here. How am I moving the camera? I'm doing it with my mind. I'm a very talented person. Anyways, so yeah, I had been hearing, they were really lifelike dolls, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And I looked into it, and this has been a really long time ago. This is probably when I was in 6th grade, and I'm in 10th grade. If you know, maybe before that even. But anyways, I was really young, so I've known about them for a very long time. But I didn't actually think I'd ever get one. It was just like, oh, it's something cool that you know. And um, really, it was just kind of on the down low, just like one of those random things. Oh, you saw it on TV, type of deal. And then after there were some things that happened in my life, like my stepdad, um, he passed away, and he died in 2012, and that hit me really hard because he was more than just a stepdad. Okay, he had lived with my mother for what, almost 10 years, and at the time I was 14. Yeah, I was 14. So, um, like 4 years of my life, and even then I knew him. He was my mother's friend. And, that's a really long time to know somebody. And, it just kind of grows on you. And, like, with my real dad, unfortunately, I don't see him very often. He lives very far away, and he has his wife and his children, and there's a lot of things that happen there too. It's a really long story I don't want to get into because otherwise this video will be terribly long. But, like, after my stepdad died, it really was hard. It was really difficult to deal with that because he died very abruptly. Nobody knew he was going to die. I mean, like, seriously, the day before he died, I was sitting at the table doing math homework with him, and he seemed just fine. And then the next day, I saw him that morning, and then I went to school, and he died right after I got on the bus. It doesn't matter how he died. He died. But, so when something like that, I don't know if anybody's ever had somebody die that was like a parent or lived in their house or anything, but it changes your entire life. It changes everything, like immediately. When it first happened, I remember coming home and my whole family was there. It was just pure chaos, and I was just in shock. And I literally just curled up on my kitchen floor in front of my refrigerator and just sat there for probably 2 hours. And then we went to the grocery store, and I told everybody, I said, oh my gosh, my stepdad's name I said his name is dead. It's like, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. And, I just told everybody that, and people, strangers at the grocery store, like, what? I'm like, yeah, can you believe it? I was just so out of my mind. I felt so bad for whoever worked there that day because they were like, stop saying that. We don't even know who he is. He's dead, okay? And, so yeah, it was just really crazy. And my life has never been the same since. Well, Owen came 11/24, November 24th. And that is the 1 year anniversary of my stepdad's funeral. And that really is where it started. It didn't really start before his funeral. His funeral was like 4 days after he actually died, I think. Is that pretty normal? I think so. But, yeah, he died November 20th, and his funeral was November 24th. And it was right around Thanksgiving, and the holidays. I don't even remember Thanksgiving, to be honest with you. I have no idea what happened on Thanksgiving. But, yeah, so Owen is like my reborn gift. In other words, like your first actual birthday present, because his funeral date is pretty much, we consider that, and his death date, in between that time period, we consider that as a family, our time that we had to be reborn and picked up out of the dirt. And I was having a really tough time coping with his death. Now, I'm not saying that I got reborns to cope, but I just felt really empty, so I got a reborn instead of going off and having a real child and looking for relationships. I made a and doing drugs or alcohol, I decided to buy a reborn doll and cuddle it and love it and not go to jail. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I have reborns today. And that was pretty much all I really wanted to talk about, was that, why I have reborn dolls, in case anybody's wondering, because I always get, or not always, but mostly in stores and stuff, I get hate from people saying, why do you collect dolls, you're too old for dolls, you know, this, that, and the other thing, and you're crazy, you're delusional, they think I'm a boy, I think, most of the time, so, you know, they're like, why are you as a young man playing with dolls? And I just shrug and walk away and say, you don't know my story. And that's all there is to it. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you today. And we will say goodbye, and I'll show you my beautiful baby from last time. So, Miss Etta, E-T-T-A, remember it? Yes, you're beautiful. You haven't changed since we saw you last, did you? And you got your little stuffed thing here. I wish you could be a waitress. You don't need to know that. And Owen, you tired, buddy? You tired? You're gonna take a nap here. You got something on the back of your head. Feels weird. Oh. Fuzzball. You get those a lot, don't you? I have a fuzzball problem. Doctor, help me, I have a fuzzball problem. No, don't look at me. I look horrible today. Be quiet, I had school pictures today. Don't you be complaining. Goodbye. Please don't look at me. Go look at Etta. She's much more beautiful than me. Yeah, don't even say that, buddy. Etta, you wanna put your hand on the camera too, or are you too tired? Alrighty, Etta's gonna close this, alright? Blow us a kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Wee. Let's see if I can reach my hand down there and turn off the camera. Keep your hand on there. Okay. Make sure they can see your beautiful face, though. Over there in the corner. Thanks for watching. Bye.